Hi everyone. In this session, let's talk about doctype declarations in HTML. Let's start by creating a new file called doctype.html. The development of HTML started roughly in the 1990s and went through versions like 1.0, 2.0, 3.2, 4.0, and after 4.0, various versions of XHTML appeared. Finally, in 2014, W3C releases HTML5. Now, let me ask you a question. Since HTML has so many versions, how does the browser know whether the web page we write is in HTML3, HTML4, or HTML5? If you look at the code we write, there's nothing explicitly indicating which version of HTML it is, right? So what should we do? Actually, most modern browsers will render our web page using the latest version, which is the HTML5 standard. If our code is written in HTML5, this won't be an issue. However, for a small number of browsers, if you don't specify the standard, they might not render the page correctly. Therefore, we must tell the browser which standard we are using. How do we tell the browser? Follow me and write this in your code. Above the HTML tag, write angle brackets, exclamation mark, and doctype HTML. This document declaration corresponds to HTML5. When you write this, the browser understands, oh, this developer is using the HTML5 standard to write this code, so I'll render it accordingly. Moreover, let me tell you something interesting. Among all HTML versions, only the HTML5 doctype declaration is this short and easy to remember. For other versions like 2, 3, 4, or XHTML, their declarations are much longer. Honestly, I can't even remember them. If you want to know how to write them, you can visit the official website. Just search for list of doctype in Google, and then open the first result from W3C. You'll see that it's clearly stated there. The simplest and most reliable doctype declaration to use is the one defined in HTML5. That's this one. If you scroll down, the declarations for other versions are much more complex. You might wonder, how am I supposed to remember those? Here's the good news. You don't need to remember them. These older versions are hardly used anymore. In modern development, we almost always write code using the HTML5 standard. Is that true? Let's take a look at some well-known websites to confirm this. First, open Amazon.com. Press Ctrl+U to view the page source. Do you see? It's using HTML5. Let's try another one. Try Apple's website. Also HTML5. How about GitHub? Same thing, HTML5. Some of you may have noticed that some websites use lowercase doctype, while others use uppercase. Clearly, this doctype declaration is case insensitive. However, according to the HTML5 specification, it is recommended to write doctype in uppercase and HTML in lowercase. Lastly, if you are using VS Code to write your code, it's even easier to write the doctype declaration. You just type a less than sign, then look, the code suggestion popped up. So you can just press Enter or Tab on your keyboard. then VS Code will automatically complete the result for you. Super convenient, right? And furthermore, if you type exclamation mark, then press Enter or Tab, VS Code will automatically write the standard HTML structure for you. We will talk standard HTML structure in the coming lesson. Alright, that's all for this lesson. Thanks for watching. See you in the next session.